Hello there, my colonial subjects. It is I, your imperial overlord, DShakey. Today we play as the United Provinces and form a new nation. A nation based on the glorious principles of something, I'm sure. I guess we might not have that many principles, nothing too noteworthy at least, and we're not really trying to form a nation. If anything, we're trying to destroy one permanently, destroy everything here permanently, as we do what everyone else is too scared to. I mean, I just thought it would be cute, if we formed India together. It would be so nice. It'd be great. I'd love to do that. So to put it simply, this is a dark time in the life of Churchill. He was basically sent to a whole bunch of campaigns to prove the greatness of the British Empire, to further British imperialism, and then he was sent to be a governor in the collapsing British Raj, thinking that they may have sent him there simply so that he would die as the Raj collapsed. But no, he survived. Now he rules a small independent faction, though notably not the official British state in India. We're still very loyal to Britain, though, I can assure you. Though they don't seem to like us, but I think that's only because of ideology. We can't have democracy here. That would be silly. Regardless, we have put some great generals and field marshals in charge of our army, and we will prepare to do something, maybe. We have the Bharat state to the north and south of us, so it would be kind of easy to just take some of this stuff for free if we declared on them. I guess we could just justify, but I feel like we should probably wait for our focus tree to make us do something. Okay, now we have a choice between the good path where we abandon our tyrannical ways, which we could never do. We could do the evil path where we do Omsk Among Us 1984, which I don't know. Or we can just try to get in contact with Britain, which is a good solution. We don't really have to commit to anything. We just need to try to get a message to London, see what they want us to do, I guess. Talk to Britain. We'll do steady as she goes. That one focus from Vanilla HOI4, it makes me feel very at home. And finally, the massive lump of flesh that was Winston Churchill groaned and mumbled as it got out of bed at 1 p.m. Yeah. It's a start. It's a start. What is this focus tree? We're doing paperwork? We're taking a nap? This is like that one mod I played forever ago where you go on a date or whatever. Oh yes, we finally made it to Lazy Sunday. A critic could charge that it wasn't exactly much different from every other day, but Churchill had long ago purged the critics, moving them to low-level positions where he wouldn't be bothered by them. Smart man. And now we have a choice between treating the people harshly or treating them gently. We can either shoot the starving or beat the starving. Oh. And the American Party won the American general election. I was kind of hoping the British Party would win, but that's unfortunate. Also, what? Francisco Franco leads the North African garrison? I forgot how good this mod is. And this entire time we've only had 2 civs and no mills, but we're going to finally finish constructing a mill, and then we're going to do this focus here and get another military factory. It's gonna be good. We're finally going to be able to start building an army. And we're in our first war. We are on the defensive. I probably shouldn't have declared it, but I decided to, for this reason alone. If we declare it when we're not ready, they'll attack into us and weaken themselves as we build up like we would anyways, and then once we're built up, we can push into a weaker enemy. Oh, and never mind, we actually don't need a good strategy. We're just really powerful already, so we don't need to try. More provinces have been united. We now have 4 usable civs. We have lots more mills that we will all just throw on making infantry equipment because we have infinite manpower, so no need to make any other fancy things. And now with connection to the sea, we can finally begin communicating with the glorious British Empire. We are connected once more. It will be a great reunion. Churchill, a man worthy of the title Lord Admiral once more. Lord Admiral, a good title. It reminds me of another good title. Anyways, time to open trade up with Britain. Oh, and people are protesting against us. That's not good. I'm the only hope of consolidating India. How dare you, protest against me? We're already justifying over here on Bangladesh, a true part of India. And I've been looking at the focus tree, trying to figure out what's going on, because I'll be honest, I don't know what path I should do. I don't know what any of the paths do, but I have my suspicions, because if you look further on, it's saying stuff like our solution backfires, army desertions, low supplies, police everywhere. It sounds like it's kind of a bad idea to do the focus tree, I think. It might be a better idea to just not do the focus tree, but I am very, very smart, and I think I am 2 steps ahead of the focus tree, because the devs knew that we would see this and that we would know not to do it. But that's exactly what they want us to think, because secretly, this is gonna be good, I'm sure. So yeah, our capital fort is now under siege by, the people here who don't really like us, because there's a lot of people that live here that don't like us. So it's not very good. I think more people live in our capital state than in London, yeah. And we've done some interesting things, even though we were very, very nice to them earlier on. I don't know why they hate us so much. Churchill watched a dour expression on his face as the fires burned. This would require steep punishment. At least stability is at 76%. That's really high, so we definitely don't have to worry. I'm kind of sad that we aren't a Dominion or anything. I wish I could ask to become a puppet of the UK. Because in EU4, if you're a small nation, you can ask to be diplo-vassalized by some bigger country. I think that's a mechanic we need in HOI4. Imagine you could play as Liberia and ask the US to diplo-vassalize you. This is what we need in that other update that's coming, that's adding trains. Because we're gonna get a lot of trains soon. I can't wait for all the Thomas mods. I might even make one. It's complicated though. I'll inform you on the details later. And we're invading another place as our country is falling apart. Conquering new uncored land is a very easy way to fix at-home political situations. Curfews, martial law, mass incarcerations, stability is still above 50, so I think we're still kind of okay. I'm making several heavy tanks, because if we make enough heavy tanks for Churchill and all the staff, then we can just put everybody in a heavy tank and then they'll be safe from all the millions of people trying to kill them. It's the only way. Everything is falling apart. We're going to make a last attempt to, save the United Provinces. I don't know what this last attempt will be, but I'm sure it'll work. Oh, never mind. I think he was just trying to flee. Okay. Well, I had hope for him, but no, he's just trying to get out of here. And then the guy driving the car just turned and they crashed. Maybe the focus tree is kind of bad. Maybe we shouldn't have done the focus tree. Sir Winston Churchill, Lord Admiral of Britain, master of the Gallipoli campaign, was shot in the back of the head by a group of villagers. Churchill's empire had fallen, and with it, India's future had become a little less certain. Maybe this was a good thing, though. In retrospect, this may be the best path, because we didn't do the good path where you pretend to be nice and then you just kind of control everything, and we didn't do the bad path where we go insane. We just did the path that we were bad enough that the people overthrew us, and now things are gonna be better. See, I was right all along. We were the good guys. We were just doing the path that was necessary to make the people mad, overthrow him, and now we're the good guys. We can now have the Indian labor activists take over, or we can have a personality cult. Praise the avatar. Nice. I kind of want to do that. That's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, but our entire army was now deleted, and we can't do anything because we have a collapsed government. which is really bad, and the chaos. I'm just gonna cancel this justification. I don't think we need it anymore. Yes, now the Avatar leads our country. The reincarnation of Winston Churchill. Peace through ultraviolence. She can't be as bad as Churchill, though. That's what you have to remember. The fire that shall burn the world. It's definitely like figurative language. It's we're the fire that shall make things good again, that shall purify all this chaos and colonialism. We still have those heavy tanks that I was building. That's good. Oh, this is fun. Am I gonna have to censor that? Probably. Classic Red Flood moment, though. Classic Red Flood moment. Nice, it looks like some friends have won in Spain. Just based off of this, I think they're probably on the same side as we are. Which is nice to see. You need other insane people if you're gonna take over the world. End of time. The end of the world means the end of time, the end of advancing history. That which used to take forever is now over in an instant. That which took an instant stretches out into infinite in our holy war. Also, the end of time focus gives us the end of space spirit, and the end of space focus gives us the end of time spirit. Nice touch, though. That's a nice touch. Oh, the avatar of the blood goddess. Okay, that makes more sense, for in the face of such awful divinity, what can one do but bow? Very poetic. And now it appears that to accomplish our goals, we are going to declare war on every Indian country. I'm not sure that these two guys count, but I'm going to put divisions over here just in case. And the rest of my fronts should be well guarded, so we'll see exactly what happens. Yep, they were included, so that's good that I was ready, I guess. Oh no. Oh, yeah, this isn't looking good so far. Yeah, wow, these guys have a lot of divisions. I maybe should have just focused on guns and not have made divisions with artillery in them. But it should be okay, I think. Maybe. Yeah, we've had to retreat to this one state because the Hindustan People's Democratic State is rather powerful. They don't want to see our terror be unleashed upon the world. And with our 2 tanks that we made, we're breaking them in this tile, so maybe we'll be able to encircle a lot of divisions here. That could be really good if we're able to actually push this tile. Yeah, this is not good. The infrastructure in this one state is so damaged that we can't actually supply anybody now, so I'm just having to delete mass amounts of divisions to stay supplied. Well, we pushed through these 2 plains tiles here with our tanks, and now I think we'll be able to break through this one with our tanks. Then maybe we can finally encircle these guys. Okay, good. That one encirclement changes our situation so much. They've now lost over 1 million men, and now we have a clear path for expansion. We can just push up here. We can take the north, especially the great capital of Delhi, and then we can proclaim the blood goddess is the one true god and whatever, and everything's good. I guess they have 15 divisions per tile over here, but if we can capitulate 1 or 2 of these guys, it'll all be over. And we've done it. We've capitulated 1 of the other Indias. It only took like a year, or maybe a little more than that. This war is kind of a nightmare, but with 1 down, it's only getting easier. Maybe we'll be able to take Delhi one day. It's just impossible to push into this urban tile, and all these other tiles next to it are plains tiles, so they're easy to take, but really easy for them to just push us out of. And you know, this entire thing would have been really, really easy if I just was not stupid and didn't try to build heavy tanks as a really weak nation in India. My methods of conquest are very controversial at times. Yeah, and I'm done. The artillery was good enough for the start. The artillery and the tanks. I'm just gonna battle plan with these 40 divisions I made purely out of the infantry equipment I got from that one nation capitulating. And this should be good once we break their entrenched guys. they will have no hope. And we're sneaking into this capital here, so we should capitulate Proto-Pakistan. These two cities here might completely capitulate them, which would be really good, because then we would have the entire north secured. So we've secured the north, and we're back to only using divisions with artillery in them, so now we're not using these terrible divisions anymore, we're using these terrible divisions. I guess maybe can I add a support company? Just start putting some factories on support equipment, and then we will be doing better than ever. And we did it. That was difficult. We had to fall all the way back to one state for a while, but in the end we were victorious. And now we could technically do the birth of a new world focus if we conquer all of Asia, but I think that's a little much for now, so I think that this is good enough. We've saved India from ourselves when we were Winston Churchill, and from all the other warlords, and from eternal infighting. I guess I don't know how good this thing is either. It seems kind of bad, so we may not have saved India. We just may have doomed India to a different fate, which at least is interesting, I guess. I still feel like we did the right thing, of course. Anyways, I guess I will see you all next time as we do more stuff and continue to be the good guys throughout every single mod, throughout time and space. We will always be good.